today's video. In today's video, we'll look into a scenario in which Mozambique forms an empire. And the first thing that will happen is they invade Malawi. Why Malawi? Because they're like, Malawi shouldn't exist, I guess. They don't like Malawi. Malawi is their... Well, maybe they do like Malawi. But we're gonna say for this video, they invade it because, well, who doesn't want to invade a country to annex it when you're trying to form an empire? That's all the entertainment of these videos, is invading countries. And realism is second. Which is not even realistic for Mozambique to form an empire. Like, at this point, if it was realism, they would probably be invaded by somebody else. Let's just be honest. And they would be turned into a pariah state. And who wants to be a pariah state? No country in their right mind would. But, I mean, you never know. With them annexing Eswatini, yeah, that's Eswatini, and Zimbabwe is up for a shock when they hear they were next on the list for invasion, with a quick sweep into the country. And quickly, they've started annexing territories and taking it over. Maybe not annexing, but taking it over. And while this happens, and while Zimbabwe is forced in half of Zambia to invade South Africa, with the goal of reaching the capitals fast, so South Africa doesn't have enough time to react. Quickly, troops cross the border in what becomes known as the Pretoria Offensive, which quickly moves and captures the Johannesburg and Pretoria, before South Africa had time to react. Although they do, and they fail to react. They fail miserably. Their failure is really bad. They failed every goal of this counteroffensive. Because, well, their enemies are outperforming expectation. And while South Africa surrenders, seeing that there's no win and they don't want to lose more land, so let's see the pieces having been annexed. Well, now let's see them invade Zambia. Poor old Zambia just can never get a break of invasion after invasion. After invasion, after invasion, after invasion. In my empire videos, they just keep getting invaded. Angola did it. Everyone in this region of the world who forms an empire basically invades you. Tanzania did it. The Democratic Republic did it. Botswana did it. Yeah, probably should stop invading them for once. But, you know, what's the big deal? And while a peace treaty is signed now, let's see how the peace of, let's just say, the Treaty of Mozambique. And, well, let's see how the war that we've all been waiting for goes. War with Tanzania. Yes, saying Tanzania like that sounds cool. Well, they make two offensives. One, basically, to occupy the lands. The other one is to move an invasion in. And two is to move up the coastline. Quickly, the front ends up like this. But with Tanzania's smart maneuvering, the front ends up like this. With a stalemate happening until more troops are sent. As they move in deeper, and they move up the coast and take the islands. But they get pushed back. Minorly, though. Not really making a difference to the overall war. As they quickly move up this lake. And they quickly move up the coast. They capture it now, so they decide to go to the Treaty of... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. So let's say the Treaty of Aden. And let's see how Tanzania, with a few pushbacks and a few pushes forward, they finally managed to get peace with them annexing more land. And now they completely surround this lake that I forgot the name of. Because it's much easier to remember the names of some lakes. Like that lake, 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 that lake. Much easier to remember. And I forget the name of that lake. That lake, I think, is Lake Victoria. Easy to remember. And then the Caspian Sea, Lake Caspian. No, I'm kidding. And the Aral Sea. Aral. Aral Lake. See, it doesn't sound as good. And that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out. But not until you subscribe. Bye, guys!